We're Raging Rolls, a bunch of nerdy-ass Aussies who get together when we can to play Dungeons & Dragons, try out voices, and have a whole lot of chaotic fun. We stream on Twitch on Thursday nights, with the VOD available immediately after broadcast. A shorter form of our shows are available on YouTube the following week. If you enjoy what we do, hit that follow button or even subscribe to show your support for the stream and share your feedback with us. Hey everyone, we are the Raging Rolls. We are a bunch of nerdy-ass Aussies who get together when we can to play some Dungeons & Dragons, try out some funny voices, and have a whole lot of chaotic fun. We stream right here on Twitch on Thursday nights, with the VOD available immediately after we broadcast. A shorter form of our shows are available on YouTube the following week. And if you enjoy what we do, why not hit that follow button or even subscribe to show your support for the stream and share your feedback and comments with us. Now, before we get started, Dan, you've got something to talk about.
Oh, yes, of course. I was prepared, but I was also not prepared. So this August, we're raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation with Game Changers. Now, Starlight Children's Foundation, essentially their mission statement is once bright life becomes dulled by needles, hospital, and painful treatments, Starlight helps sick kids forget their illness and rediscover the joy of childhood. Now, we have donations set up all ready to go. We've already raised $328 so far. We're only halfway through the month. Now, for every donation of $10 or more, donors will receive an entry into the draw to win one of these awesome prizes: a Starlight Aftershock PC, a Secret Lab Titan Evo chair, Secret Lab Lumbar Pillows Pro, or a Nintendo Switch Lite. Now, I'm partial to the Nintendo Switch because it's got all the fun party games. I believe Jeremy has set up some additional fun stuff that can happen for donations. Jeremy,
indeed. Now, you can either donate to create some benefits for the players or some pains or banes for the players. So any donation of things like $10, $20, $40 or $80 will give the players a potion of healing, either regular, greater, superior or supreme. With the option on supreme of $80, they might get a random potion. Up to you. A one-off donation of a massive $500 will chuck the deck of many things straight into the game. Right? This is a long-running campaign that could go completely sideways with the deck of many things. Now, that might be a bane for the players, it might be a benefit, we don't know, but if you do want to cause some more chaos for the players, any donation of 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever, in multiples of 10, you can choose to direct that my way, to the DM, and for whatever number you donate, let's say you donate $30, I can add an extra 3d4 worth of damage to the next hit. So, choose where your loyalties lie. Help the kids of Starlight.
Like 23 hit points.
I know, everyone's so squishy still, so let's let the dice roll.
I love it that we could just be out in the wasteland and walking along, making our way to the next town. Random lightning bolt just scorch mark on the ground. That was Beatrice.
My own
100%.
No, Beatrice is going to die by fire. Definitely.
We know this already.
You just say that because I'm a pyromaniac and it would be just desserts.
Maybe.
I was saying that because I
Because I have a problem I deserve it and I've burned too many towns down.
Did I just see a cheeky donation come through there?
Oh god.
It's a $20 donation that I believe was for the DM.
Beatrice, so long.
Okay.
That donation was $20 for the DM.
But the
No!
sucked in.
Was a DM out.
Spelling mistake, sir.
He's done this before to me. It's like, suck off.
Alright, where's my damage logger? Here we go.
It says that so the donation was from my Lorna saying "fuck shit up."
Oh man.
Almost wrote down 22 D4 then.
I would never donate. I'm a very good human being.
Alright. So,
Rein it in.
Dan thought of the children and then said, I'm going to also fuck up the party.
let's recap. Mark, you volunteered to recap previous events. Let's hear
I
it.
did. And my notes are a bit crap. But we set out in the direction of where there might be pirate treasure, in a northwesterly direction. We walked for all of about 5 minutes before we spotted Nessie and went, we're going on a speedboat. Speedboat Nessie rides. A couple of us then proceeded to fall off and immediately get dealt a whole heap of bullshit DM cold damage. I can't remember if we needed a break after that, as in a sleep. We slept it off.
You had a short rest.
Short rest. And then proceeded to make our way out into the frozen wasteland on foot, where we encountered two cool monsters. What were they called? They were like torchlight zombies.
They
or
were
something.
cold light walkers.
Cold light walkers. They could do a heap of damage, as I think Greykov was finding out, and a little bit of Jorgen. Much needed sleep after that. Some good roleplay. I'll leave people to re-watch the episode to recap on that. Before setting our way out on foot again to Pirate Booty. Only this time the DM throws yet another sparkly thing in front of us in the form of a tunnel buried in the ground. And a couple of people couldn't resist sticking their noses in it. This is where we have Jorgen on an edge of an abyss, trying to drop his cursed cleaver, when I think Sly has an impulse, an uncontrollable impulse to push said cat off the edge and into the abyss. And that is where we're at. A literal cliffhanger.
Yeah, it really is. Exactly right. Nothing else for me to add there.
Apart from the fact that maybe we walked back like 30 feet from the edge. That was in last.
Remember something.
I'm trying to find some really good background tunes, and I don't think Happy Times track is going to be the one.
I mean, it depends if you're, donating money to the DM and DM kills people, you would be having a happy time.
This is true. DM's got a smile on his face right now. Maybe let's call it the Hall of Nightmares. Let's play that. What is that?
Oh, cool. That sounds tasty.
I'm really afraid of long
Nightmares
breaths.
back in Targos. With the trapped hallway.
That was a fun time too. Okay. Well,
Indeed.
Well, we say looking at the abandoned well in the middle of town.
with Jorgen standing at the edge of this dark void, remembering that you can see these floating sort of platforms in the distance, some edges around this cavern where you could probably stand up. These caverns being, scattered throughout where you are in this space. Jorgen standing at the very edge of this drop to nothingness, holding this massive cleave of the blade over the edge. And did you say when we finished last time that you're kind of like covering your eyes as well?
I think I was motioning that, yeah.
Yeah, motioning, closing your eyes.
Like I'm having a hard time giving this bad boy up.
You feel this massive shove in your back. Now, Sly, I'm going to get you to roll an athletics check with advantage. And Jorgen, I'll get you to roll a straight athletics check.
Oh, hang on, let me just make sure I'll be on 20s on. Okay, so advantage on my athletics.
Let me have a look. Advantage on your athletics check. And Jorgen, you can...
I have a +0, so...
Jorgen, you can roll a athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Oh god.
A 16.
Okay.
Versus my 8.
So, Sly, you feel the impulse to just push, and you try and shove. It's pretty solid. Big cat in front of you.
Fat kitty.
Doesn't budge.
Well, he does. Because he's doing this. And all of a sudden he gets shoved. It's like... The cleaver is dropped.
Well, see, here's the thing, Jorgen.
Nice try, player character.
As much as you wanted to try and drop this thing, you're unable to do so. You cannot release your grip on this thing.
But if I was shoved and somewhat surprised...
Think of it like there's a magical
Glue.
tether between your hand and this thing. It is bound to you.
Oh,
And
cool.
you-
Cool, I love this thing.
Oh, good.
I swing around to slide.
It just looked like you needed a little push to get the thing out of your hand.
You nearly pushed me over the edge.
I knew you'd be
Are
fine.
you stupid?
I knew you'd be fine. You're a graceful kitty cat with claws and shit. But you still haven't let the thing go.
I climb down onto my belly and sort of inch over. I've disappeared. Inch over so I can peek over the edge. Like, that doesn't have a bottom. Like that could have.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the perfect. No, it's the perfect place to get rid of this cleaver thing. I knew you would be fine. You wouldn't go in. You're too big and strong for that.
Yeah, there's a slight problem.
All right. I have one more thing that we can try. I'll stand over here and I move over like to the edge of the cavern, so I'm not close enough to him to try and push him again.
Mhm.
I've backed away from the edge.
All right. Hold the no. Hold the thing over the edge. Hold it over the edge. All right. Jorgen, do you trust me?
Sorry. Go on.
Jorgen, I've been there for you. I know you didn't trust me to start off with, but we've been through a lot together since we started out together, okay?
Let's just
Should we have
recap
like
the
it,
last
Dan?
minute.
Dan, I just sent you a message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
Good.
Trust me.
Buddy.
I'm all the way over here. I can't hurt you from over here. With nothing effective anyway. Like, I do have range spells and shit, but I wouldn't do that. You can't hold on to that thing anymore. You're gonna get yourself fucked up, or you could hurt other people in the party.
Yeah, we'll deal with this another time, I think.
Darling, I believe, and my eyes flash red, that you want to jump, and I'll cast command on Jorgen.
Make it happen.
You cast command
off?
on him and tell him to jump.
Yep.
And that's when Slag
Trust
never,
me.
ever had.
Command can be
Sorry,
tricky
I
though,
just-
right? Because
Yeah, I need
and
to
leap
double
to
check.
different things.
Magic carpet ride. Pro Aladdin. I can
Is this-
show you the.
Is this a roll-off?
What's the command? Is it a save? Then?
Yep, I'm just getting the beyond. Go, send it to beyond 20.
And
Send it.
Jorgen, I'll also get you to roll a perception check, please.
I'm trying to cast it into beyond 20.
So 12 for the perception.
Okay. You're too distracted by what's just happened and the fact that you can't shake this sword to
Alright.
notice much else.
There's nothing to say that I can't command him to jump. So he needs to roll a wisdom saving throw versus DC 14.
Cool. -1.
I just jumped on the spot.
Oh no.
Rolled a 7. Jorgen jumps on the spot. The fuck did I do that for?
What's your passive perception?
Passive. Where do we keep that?
It's 11.
Yep. I don't like this place. I am not in control of my actions.
I'm sure it's totally fine. I mean, all it takes is a leap of faith, and I'll cast, as I point toward the abyss, I'll cast command again.
And Jorgen, I'll get you to roll me another perception check as he does that. She does that.
Oh, no, that's persuasion. Hang on. Oh,
needs to roll. He also needs to roll a wisdom save as I cast command again.
Yep.
That would have been useful for the natural 20.
And save.
Oh, thank God.
Clutch. So as Sly points her finger out and says leap, what you notice is that her skin has taken on a darker reddish hue, and her hands you've seen have become more blackened than you've seen them before, and you don't remember her fingers being so long and elongated. But you stand fast as you draw a bit of confusion from seemingly being told to do something,
Listen,
but it's like,
I really believe that you should just...
Nope. Feline agility. I'm noping out of this cave. I'm not in control of myself. Puffy tail and everything.
are you leaping, like
Exactly.
you running back up the tunnel, or are you leaping onto one of the floating platforms?
No, I'm getting the fuck out of the tunnel.
Before he can leave, I will one more time cast commands.
Okay.
And I will say, leap into the hole. So leap is the commands.
Isn't it one word?
One word.
It
One
is
word.
oh, no, sorry. One word. Leap, and I'll point one more time at the hole.
Fuck.
How many times does he get to do this?
I have
How many
spell
spell
slots.
slots has he got?
Just
He keeps doing it until you punch him in the face and his teeth fall out and he can't make sounds properly anymore.
okay.
I mean, it's always an option.
All right, let's do the roll off. But I did say I was doing feline agility, and I'm not near.
Okay,
the edge. So
Is that you?
I just want to clarify that because I'm going to need to go look up leaping rules or jumping rules. What worried me the most at the end of last session was I was basically at the edge, and that any type of saving jump was going to have to be just like a standing jump. If I've got feline agility on, this could play out differently. So let's have out this a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
A wisdom save. Come on, better than 14. Boom! Oh no, it's -1. 12.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
So, as your tail kind of puffs up and you kind of get this, what do you call it, getting skitty?
Yeah, get the zoomies.
With you wanting to run the other way, but Sly commanding you to leap the other way, it's like you're being torn, but you end up turning back to face the void, and you leap.
I do have a quick question. Does he have enough movement to move that way and then back that way? Will that get rid of all of his movement before he can do that?
No, yeah.
I'm saying as a player character because I really don't want to kill the character.
Have I basically just initiated what would be a normal running jump? And how far away from the edge are we?
Or are we in initiative now because we're opposing fortunes?
Yeah.
I think as long as you run, you're good.
What did you say, Gregor?
As long as I run 10 feet.
As long as you, I think as long as you cover like 10 feet or something before your run, before you jump, it's considered a running leap.
And that's how I picture it. Like, I see you starting to run away up the tunnel, but being then commanded to turn and leap into the thing. So you basically get about 5 to 10 feet up the tunnel and then turn and back the other way to get to the edge, and then you leap.
No, a long jump is still based on you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
Here's the thing. In front of this space, in this void where you are, there are these floating platforms. So, what I'm going to do is get you to roll me okay. I'll get you to roll me an athletics check, please.
And a 17.
Mm-hmm. So as you leap into this chasm, into this void, you just manage to get your claws into the edge of this first platform. So it's about 10 feet off the edge of where you
Cleaver.
are.
Let's make this cinematic. Given I can't drop the damn thing. Sinks, it bites into the edge of the ledge.
Hold there for a second. We're going to pivot back out the front of the cabin.
The fuck is taking them so long?
I was just
so sorry, Mom.
running through my head and be like, God, they're taking it awful.
So back out the front. The other four.
You don't think that Sly and the cat one are like interested in each other, do you?
I don't know, but perhaps you have more of an idea about how Sly sees people?
Sly as Sly does, it's very complicated.
Very well.
I didn't want to assume Jorgens' gender.
I am hesitant.
He does have a lot of nipples, you know, they do.
You should be able to tell from the massive kahunas.
I choose to not look then.
I was already hesitant to not go down there and see what's going on, and now I am very sure I don't want to.
Jorgen being a cat, though, in the middle of the night, has just wandered up to each of you and just been like... just back it in.
Those could be anyone's nuts, you know, it's cold, no one's got access to razor blades, like...
It's been a few minutes now since you left, or since Jorgen and Sly left you and sort of went to check out this tunnel, you haven't heard a thing.
You're the rogue. Don't do your rogue shit.
We'll go have a look, I guess. There.
How long do we give them? Like 10 minutes, 2 hours?
How long did you say it was?
How long he needs?
A few minutes. Well, it wasn't that far down, so they must be looking around or they've run into trouble, so perhaps we'll go have a look. Do you want to come with
Can I have my
me? Or
spells?
you can
I was just
have
thinking
your
I might have
spells.
like message or some shit. I could message into the cave, see what's going on there. You know, each other little whisper out there.
Your message?
Oh, I got
It's
message.
120 feet though.
120 feet. How far away are they? More than 120 feet.
Yeah.
It's the cave.
I don't care enough to walk. You go.
Very well.
That's the spirit. Good on you.
Um,
Always count on you.
I'll go for a stealth down there and have a look. Does anyone else want to come?
Ah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. In that cage where I can't see. Yeah, it's not my thing.
How's your wisdom saving throw, Brankov?
Yeah.
Not good. What I get?
Oh, come for a walk with a great cup. You twisted my arm.
Does it
17.
beat a -1?
No, wait, that's not it.
Down the bottom. 25!
25 stealth.
25. You step into that cave and you are just hugging the shadows. You going with him, Torben?
Back.
Yep, I'm gonna go with him.
Okay.
Stealth action.
Yeah, if you want to go stealthy.
I will actually turn into my giant spider form
Okay.
with dark vision. And just before I do it, I'll be like, "Hey, Gregov, watch this." And I'll take a step and I'll jump. And as I'm mid-air, I'll just turn into a giant spider and cling to the roof. And then in my spider form, I'll shrug my shoulders like, eh? Eh?
I used to have nightmares as a kid about a Doctor Who episode where someone like turned around and there's a giant spider on someone's back.
Yeah, that was
Early Doctor Who, and it's just one of those formative memories that stuck with me. That's what I'm imagining is happening in this
core
tunnel.
memory. Yeah.
Core memory. Okay.
I
So
need to make a stealth.
weaving your way
Stealth
through
saving
this.
throw, just stealth check.
Spider stealth check.
I used to have a vertical way.
Weaving your way through the tunnel, this massive spider overhead, you hear maybe 30 feet ahead of you, a familiar voice just call out, "Leap into the void." And as you sort of approach that space where you can now see these figures, you just catch sight of Jorgen just leaping out into what looks to you to be almost black, almost nothing. Although with your dark vision, Torben, you can see that there's a couple of platforms sitting there and Torben just clings to one.
I can't speak, just to be clear. Spiders can't
Yeah.
speak.
How's the action economy now, DM?
We'll see. Depends on this next thing.
I think Dracov's gonna suspect, there's been some combat or you've seen something really interesting, and he's gonna. So Dracov's gonna kind of just watch and stay stealth for like the next couple of seconds to kind of gather more information before he does anything.
Okay. Torben remaining hidden as well, or making himself known?
I can see that. I can see that the kitty cat is just sitting over there, like hanging onto a little tiny area.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. How far is he from the edge?
I'd say
About-
dangling.
You're about 10
How
feet
far is he
from
from
the edge.
from the edge of the pit where I am? How far would I have to jump?
You have to jump about 10 feet.
So I'm I'm a like large spider and I have web. Could I maybe shoot web at him to hold him onto the thing so he doesn't fall?
You have a web.
Go, web, go!
I mean, you can certainly try.
Okay.
You gotta make the noise.
The noise just sounds so wrong.
Flute.
No, it's thwip. It's thwip. Thwip, 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 thwip. Thwip, thwip.
That was nice. I like that. It's moist.
What is the web action though?
I'll send it to you.
What is the web action?
100%.
He's restrained by webbing, +5 to hit. He can choose to burst it if he wants to. So he can choose to burst it, but if he's dangling, I'm going to essentially just shoot.
Okay.
My dangleberries are indeed dangling over the side.
Yeah, well, he's definitely within the 60 feet range from where you are if you want to try and squirt web at him.
Say 13 to web.
Against an AC. Niet. 16.
It just doesn't quite get enough traction to grab onto him and the rock as well, and it just falls off.
Thwip.
It just goes all over my back and doesn't really do its job.
If we're not in turn order yet, I'm just gonna fire like 3 more webs at him.
Now that you guys have had some action, we are absolutely going to roll some initiative.
I'm fairly sure
Okay.
you're going to need like a 15-minute break there.
Oh, man.
Need to reach us.
Oh, wait.
Have a protein bar, have some carbs, and replenish. Maybe some juice.
All right, I'll get
Returns.
everyone to roll, like Sly and Jorgen to roll initiative as well.
Okay. I have terrible initiative.
We're off outside and have no idea what's happening.
I don't have an active token.
Yeah, you should.
No, but I'm a 13.
God damn it.
Why can other people do it and you can't?
I rolled a 13, but yeah, I don't have an active initiative. I don't have an active token in the area.
I can't.
There we go. There's my
Well,
active
it's just-
token.
Is there a scene
Is there
happening?
There's no map.
Can you add my initiative of 13, or do I need to roll again, DM?
I can probably, if you add it in, I can probably edit it.
Okay,
So
roll
just
again. Okay, yeah. So take that 2 and make it a 13.
No, keep it as a 2.
No, it's a 13.
Jorgen and Greykov, did you guys roll initiative already and both roll 10?
Yes.
I rolled 10, yeah.
Okay. And Tolman rolled 10 as well.
Yeah. The tiebreaker is the dex modifier from
It
memory.
should do it automatically.
Mine's +4. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll do it. We should just do rollies.
I'm just going to, okay. Okay, cool. Well, with that then, after Tolman and Greg were coming down, Tolman flinging some web at Jorgen. Sly, you've noticed this. You're up.
As I see the thing, I'm assuming it's the rest of the party. I'll say, it can't be helped! He won't drop it! He tried to kill me! He needs to drop it! And I will use command to make him drop.
on Jorgen, okay?
On Jorgen.
And with your passive perception there, Tolman, you notice Sly's eyes are like dark. You notice her fingers are darker and more elongated than they should be. Her skin is redder. All right, Jorgen, give us another wisdom save.
I don't like this. Where are you?
Oh no!
Boom, boom, boom. What's the 6?
Jorgen's just trying to get some grip on the edge there. Get the shoulders, the elbows up. And then...
Fly, you fools!
Go on. Okay.
10 feet down. He's 10
10 feet down.
feet. Just hold that up for like the next...
Greco, you're up.
Yeah. I would have watched. I watched him say drop. Sly say drop, and then he obeyed. Fuck. Sorry, I'm just looking to see what. I don't have anything that can like save him, but I'm gonna.
DM.
Thanks so much for sticking with us. If you missed anything, our VOD will be available after we finish up the broadcast, or over on our YouTube channel next week. If you like the kind of chaos we sow, be sure to hit that follow button and subscribe. We love to see those numbers tick up, and we appreciate every single one. You can also find us on Patreon, where we post one-shots and insights into our campaigns and streams. And check out our podcast, available on Spotify and everywhere you find good podcasts. As always, we love your feedback. Drop us a comment or join our Discord and roll with the Raging Rolls.